We will be preparing gherkin pickles today. We have been hearing that homemade pickles have a good number of proven health benefits. That's why making our own pickles at home is much better. If you cannot, we would advise you to buy homemade pickles from a reliable source. It is more hygienic to prepare the pickling process in a glass jar, but unfortunately we do not have any left at the moment, so we are using a plastic jar today. The capacity of it is 5 liters, and the amount of the ingredients will be given for that size. We need 2.5 liters of water, 3 kilograms of cucumbers, 300 milliliters of grape vinegar, 200 milliliters of rock salt, and 5 cloves of garlic. If the water is lukewarm, the salt would dissolve more easily. Also, if you boil the water from beforehand, then the pickle juice wouldn't be too cloudy. Let's add vinegar after adding the salt, mix it well, and save it aside. Homemade pickles would always have some cloudy pickle juice, and it wouldn't be totally clear. In order to avoid it, they use sulfur and other preservatives in mass-made ones. But you wouldn't need those additives and preservatives for homemade pickles. Let's drop the garlic cloves inside the jar. We have chopped each clove into 2 pieces. After adding 4 pieces of cloves, let's start adding the cucumbers. If you use less salt than required, then the cucumbers would get too soft during the process. And if you add too much, the pickles would be too salty. You would need to balance the amount of salt well. Also, make sure you put the lid on tightly when you are finished preparing it. We added another piece of garlic midway through the jar. Garlic gives a lovely aroma to pickles. Let's keep filling the jar with more cucumbers and add the last piece of garlic inside it. If you store the jar in a hot place, the cucumbers will get a layer of white mold over them, so please be careful where you place it. Now let's add the water mix into the jar. You can use spring water as well. Or if tap water is safe for consumption where you live, it's better to boil it and let it cool down until it's lukewarm. This way you can prevent the pickle juice from going cloudy. Even if it does, it will only last for a few days and the water will be clearer again. However, please do not expect it to be crystal clear, as to achieve that you would need to add preservatives. We are topping it up with a bunch of parsley. It both gives a nice aroma to the pickles and pushes the cucumbers under the water so that they are nicely submerged. If they float above the water, they might go bad. Keep the jar in a cool place. The pickles should be ready in approximately 20 days. Enjoy!